Watching Tesla here for a short play. This 216 level. I've got the 202.5 puts. I'd like to see this pull back. It might not, but that's what I'd like to see before entering this trade. It's had a move down from 219.50 down to 216. Watching this 5-minute here to create some pullback under 217. And I want to see if it holds under 217. The reason I like this trade is because of the daily. It's this bear flag. It's already created some movement down, but it has room down to 214, maybe even 212, 210. But in order to get a better premium price, I don't want to chase this move down. Might have to take this as a scalp because it's not looking like it wants to pull back. I'm also waiting for the market to slow its momentum down. It's a little strong this morning. The 5 minutes about to close. I'm curious to see if it wants to break the low day now or pull back. Just watching to see how it handles this 217 level, if it can hang below it. I do have my stop loss set here, potentially around 218.26. It is quite far away. I don't think I need to have it that far, so I'm going to raise it pretty quickly if I decide to enter this trade. I'm going to give it a little bit more room here. 218.53 because I think there's a potential for having an early entry.
Order filled.
Okay, I've entered the trade a little bit early. I like this pullback. I like that rejection off the 5-minute 20 moving average. And I have an average fill price here of 206.
Order filled.
Okay, I've exited the trade. It just wasn't giving me the momentum that I was hoping for. Although I got a better fill price, I did have to exit at 218.53. I have the 142 calls. Looking for a 141 break.
Order filled.
Okay, I have an average fill price of 251. I feel like I didn't get the best fill, so I'm going to treat this as a scalp, raising my stop loss fairly quickly here, up to 140.55. It should head into 142 fairly quickly here. See if it can reclaim and hold 141. We're just heading into 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time now. I would like to wait until this 5-minute candle closes to see if there's an area to add, but not before it. It's holding 141. Okay, let's see if we can break the high of the day here at 141.49. I like the 5 minutes so far, setting up kind of a flag, but I want to see a clean break towards the upside in order to stay in this trade. See if we can get to 142 today. So the premiums are just about break even again. Ideally, I'd like to get about 30 cents on this trade. Okay, if it comes below 140 and 78 cents, I'll exit for a small loss probably. Okay, premiums are about 10 cents above my entry price. I want to see how they handle this 142 level and what the premiums would be. This flag short pullback that happened did trigger If buyers are more interested in this trade and it doesn't retrace too much as it's breaking into 142, I wouldn't be surprised if this wants to go into 143 today. It is a significant level here. This pivot has been broken around 141. Ten seconds here for the 5 minute to close. I want to see if we can get another green candle heading into 142. So it's on its third 15-minute candle. You could say almost the fourth. So I want to see if it makes a clean break into 142. And if it can hold, I want to try to get a scalp above 142. And that's if it does so. I don't know if it has a chance to go to 143, but it's possible. The market's still moving higher. If momentum picks up, I'm expecting a very strong move to the upside. So I'll have to be careful to be ready to execute because the momentum is slow, but it is building a little bit of pressure. Could go either way though. All right, the market is also moving towards the upside. Let's see if NVDA wants to follow through. Very close to 142 here. I'm raising my stop here just under 141, so about 140 and 95 cents. Again, this is a visual stop here. I do execute manually with the buttons I have set up. This is looking tricky now. I typically don't like to be in trades this long. The reason I'm still in is the price action is still moving higher. So it is trending higher. And I'm raising my stop along the way to protect the downside. I don't want to be sitting in anything that isn't moving in the right direction or is correcting a little bit too much.
Order filled.
I'm exiting the trade a little bit early. I feel that if it hasn't gone already, it's going to have to pull back closer to the moving average. So rather than wait for a full stop out, I'll take my small loss on this trade. So I exited for an exit around 235, which is not bad. I was risking about 30 to 50 cents on this trade. So much less than what I would have had if I had stayed in the trade. It looks like it wants to come down and touch 141, possibly 140.95. If you gain value from this video, make sure you follow for more content. See you on the next trade.